At the start of his life, little Oliver was just like every other baby, smiley and happy. But within a few months, his parents noticed something wasn't quite right. At just 6 months old, he passed away from a very rare cancer called LCH. It affects the body's cells, and only around 1 in 2 million children get it.
For ages, they really didn't care what it was.
Nah.
They'd spoke to like oncologists like all over the world, and everybody was just like fascinated in a way. They were like, I can't explain this. So it was like the last kind of like 2 days of his life.
Aye, 2 days you found out.
The doctors they'd figured it. They were like, we've got it, and it was just sadly too late. They'd figured out what it was, what they could possibly do to help, and
Just far too late.
it was like the last month of his life. So it was like I was constantly there. So it like took its toll a bit
Of course it did.
for me.
I wasn't allowed to stay, was I? So I was coming back working and then going away for the rest of the night and then back home, have a sleep, back to work and back to the hospital. So
That's hard as well.
it was hard not being there, and then it was hard obviously trying to work on top of it. It was difficult, but
It wasn't a good time, was it?
needs must.
It was for that last month of their son's life that Sean and Natalie spent most of their time by his hospital bed. For Natalie, it was 24/7. After he passed, they wanted to find a way to offer support to other parents facing those painstaking stays in hospital. After much fundraising, they've managed to create what they've called pick-me-up packages, which are now being used within the Borders General Hospital.
When we were in hospital, it was unexpected. So I didn't have any toiletries or anything. I was just kind of having to beg, borrow, and steal. And it was just something that we really, really wanted to have in place, like something for like other people, so that they didn't have to worry, because the last thing on your mind is thinking, oh, I've forgot my bag and my toiletries and everything with it. So it's like something that really, really meant a lot to like us, that we could have really done with when we were there. So inside you've got like little deodorants, shampoo, shower gel, conditioner. There's a little there's earplugs and stuff, because the wards can be really, really noisy, and there's little like bonding hearts. The idea is that like a parent or guardian will have one and a child has one, so if you're ever apart from them for any reason, like you'll get their smell and vice versa and stuff. So it's handy. Like I say, when Sean was at work, he was able to take the heart and stuff. If I was like with Oliver constantly,
I'd come in and swap it and take his and he'd take mine.
So it kind of kept the bond strong, really.
Dozens have already been handed out, and they hope to continue the project as long as it's needed. The end goal for Oliver's Trust is to create a home from home within or near their local hospital, where anyone needing to stay with their sick children can get some respite out with the ward. But until then, these packages hope to be a small source of comfort to parents when they need it most. Claire McNeil, ITV News, Hawick.